Hi friends, I'm the vegan. Summer has come to an end and the autumn is there, full on, and days are getting colder, but we have still some berries in the health food shops or otherwise. So I take advantage of that and combine both. Berries, the bye-bye to summer, but if you have frozen berries, and I always have, because they are very inexpensive relatively to the fresh ones, and I can store them easily, they're always available. So you can take also frozen berries and thaw them a little bit. Very easy. Yeah. But I have fresh, I'm lucky. I combine some nice berries with a white chocolate cream. That's a wonderful cream, it's very easy to make. It was some time when I was about to make my own chocolate. I tried a lot, cakes and other things with chocolate fillings, puddings and so. And I got to do something with cacao butter. And you want to make chocolate, then you use cacao butter. Or you use ready chocolate and melt it. But to make your own chocolate, you need cacao butter. And this is cacao butter, just a small piece. You can get it in little pills or also in a block. You scrape it down as I did here. Just not too much, just a little bit, very powerful, very high energy. It's really warming, yeah. And this is hot water. I put this metal container, I have lucky to have that, put it on a hot water tub and put the cacao butter grated in here. Yeah. And it takes only 5 minutes to melt, but that is needed because I want to blend it together with nuts and bananas. That is the easiest way to make a chocolate. You blend the cacao butter with nuts and bananas. Any kind of nuts or seeds, and bananas is a nice way to have a filling and make it a little bit creamier. That's it. Yeah, this is a white chocolate cream, so I have only cacao butter. If you have the cacao beans, you get a brown chocolate, dark chocolate. You can take that too. Cacao butter is of course taken out of the beans. Yeah, so a very easy cream is the butter. Yeah. And I will blend now a lot of bananas. That is important. You can't take too little, that doesn't work. Yeah. 4 bananas here, or 4 or 5 small bananas, whatever you have. They go in the blender, and together with the bananas, here I have macadamia nuts. They are very special, yeah, for my white chocolate cream. You can also take cashews or others, yeah. But the macadamias have a special flavor. They're a little bit savory, and they're so nice together with the white chocolate. You gotta try it, really, it's hard to describe. And you see I have these, soaked them for 3-4 hours or so. You can soak them overnight. And because macadamias are a little bit firm, I like to soak them because otherwise it takes so longer to blend them. The cream has to be very creamy. It's easier to have them soaked before. Yeah. In this case, I would recommend soaking, especially if you don't have a high-speed blender, a normal regular blender. Yeah. It takes a long time to blend them really nice and creamy. Soaking makes it so much easier. Yeah, see, you see I just filter now through a sieve to get the water out of the nuts. And with the macadamia nuts, you have this nut water, and I can drink that. Yeah. That is really, it tastes nice, I like it. Yeah. I don't use it in the recipe here because I want to have the cream, the white chocolate cream, without water, because the water will dilute the flavor, the wonderful flavor of the cacao butter so nicely with the macadamias and the bananas. So I should put the macadamias into the bananas. Yeah. And now I will blend the bananas with the macadamias only at first. Because when I put the cacao butter right in, it might happen somehow that the cacao butter comes to the sides of the blender through the nuts and to the bananas. There are holes everywhere. And then the liquid runs to the sides of the blender and firms up there as that is cold. So quickly firms up, and then you don't get it in the cream again. So to make sure all the cacao butter goes into the cream, you just make the cream ahead of time, as I do now. I blend now the nuts and the bananas. blender dance. And I'm going to repeat it again, because it's very important, otherwise the recipe doesn't work. You have to have a lot of bananas and a small amount of nuts and a small amount of cacao butter. Otherwise it's getting too coarse, yeah, it's grainy, or it's too heavy, you have to put water in to make it runny. So all of these things you don't want to have. You want to have a nice runny cream to put it around the berries. So that's why more bananas, less nuts, less cacao butter. So here is the cream, just the bananas and the macadamias. You see, I like this white color. It's perfect for white chocolate. And now I put it has to be blended again. First blending is not enough. I just broke down the ingredients here to small pieces. And now they are beginning to soak already in the water that is in there from the nuts and from the bananas. There's a lot of liquid, and that makes it soak now. And now I can put in my cacao butter. So I'll show you what it looks like, so you can have a better impression. Here, see, that's cacao butter. It's liquid, it's a little bit yellowish, like honey a little bit, the color. And it's really, if you smell it, you feel it already. It goes into the lung directly and warms up here like a sun. It's so powerful. It's almost pure fat, of course. It's extracted from the cacao beans, very powerful, very high energy. So you don't want to take that much. Yeah. Oils and fats are really heavy for the system, not very healthy. But to make it chocolate, you put the other ingredients in there, and then the fat is distributed everywhere. So we have this wonderful white chocolate cream, and it's wonderful. It's super delicious, and the breakfast here, or the dessert, will take for some time until I have to eat again. It's really filling, it's nice. I blend now with the butter. So that's just to combine the butter with the nuts and the bananas. I will taste it. If it's like as I want, I wish. Yeah, that's very nice. Yummy. I have to blend one more time, but there I taste the white chocolate cream there. So I go, well, that's it for a while. Now the nuts are still soaking, and after a while I will blend again to make it really creamy and to put that over the berries. I'll show my berries. I have blueberries and blackberries. These are among the healthiest of berries we have at all. I mean, really, these are less expensive than these were, a little bit more expensive, blackberries, at least here where I live. So these are really for daily use, and if you have them frozen, only a cup each. You can eat the frozen ones too, there's no problem. They are really amazing. They even make the brain younger, they give you a better heart, and there's so many things that the berries don't do. They're wonderful. And for these two black and blueberries, I have a similar amount of bananas to give it a little bit of filling, a background. I like my banana in many fruit salads. I put bananas in there to make it a little bit nicer texture. Yeah, like a background. I don't need that many bananas here. I have 2 bananas here. So I have 4 in there in the dressing, and here 2 bananas into the berries. And I will put these raspberries on top as a decoration, as a third part on top. But some of them I will always also put them here. I don't need that much for a topping. Some should be on there. It's so nice to have these colors combined in this fruit salad. I mean, it's just so much fun to make these fruit salads. And the berries, they are so easy to use. When you have an apple, for example, or so, you have to peel it or maybe to cut it in pieces. But the berries, you just put them in. You wash them a little bit, put them in, that's it. Berries are really super luxury. Of course, today I take advantage of these wonderful berries. So one more blending and then I put it over and the breakfast is done. You can also blend a little bit longer. I wouldn't mind when the banana white chocolate cream would be a little bit warm. It would be nice with the berries, so that's up to you. I just don't do that now because I don't want to blend it too long, take too much time here, but I'm just saying it's no problem that you can have it warmer and it's very nice for the berries, I would say. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. There we go. So delicious. Yeah, I think it's the right amount. Bananas should be ripe, of course. A little bit riper is better because in cacao in general, they can turn a little bit sour. You taste the sour side of the banana when you have them not really ripe. The riper the banana is, it can still be white inside, not brown. Inside should be light. Then you have this wonderful banana flavor full. When they are not that ripe, the sour flavor can collide a little bit with the chocolate, the cacao. So when you have ripe banana, you're better off, for sure. This one is a good one. Yeah. Then you have the perfect flavor. Yeah, I'm going to show you now here the cream as it runs over the berries and the bananas. Isn't that nice? This wonderful white chocolate cream. I made a cake with white chocolate, and you can watch the video. That's some time ago, but it's a wonderful cake. I made it for friends for a party, and I remember I made it several times. It's really, really nice. The white chocolate is so easy to make. With the cacao butter, the nuts, and the bananas, as I show you, you just change the ratio a little bit. More nut butter, more cacao butter, and it firms up to a cream that you can cut into pieces, and you can do many things with it. Also a cream like this just for dressing. Carefully now, toss it, because I don't want to destroy the berries. Still, it will give away some water, some juice into the cream, and I like that too. When you have some streaks of color from the raspberries or from the black or blueberries in the dessert. But that may happen after some time when it sits, or when it is easy when you have frozen berries. They release a lot of juice anyway because they have been frozen. It happens when you thaw them. You always have a lot of juice. That's very nice. You don't need to be concerned. It will be very nice with the frozen ones when they are thawed. You have this wonderful colors in the cream. Beautiful. Oh, I forgot. I have to put on to decorate. I want to decorate with some raspberries here to give it a little bit of topping. A nice topping. Also a wonderful flavor. The raspberries. I love all kinds of berries. Yeah, I'm on my favorite food. Sometimes I think I could live on that. I don't know if that would be so healthy. Yeah, but yeah, wonderful. Here, that's for today. It's my breakfast. You can also serve it as a dessert. Maybe then would you have a smaller portion because that can be pretty filling after a whole meal in dessert. Or maybe an afternoon snack. Yeah, sometimes I skip a meal and make something like that. Yeah, no problem. It always depends how much you want to eat. If you have a whole food plant-based diet, you almost can't overeat. Just not too much fat. That's all you need to know. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. If you like my videos, subscribe and be vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.